I bought this block of units right behind me for only $1.8 million. Now this is 8 units in one block. I bought this only about, I'd say 6 months ago, roughly. This was an absolute steal. You can see the address right behind me, 117 Cubit Street in East Victoria Park. I bought this not on real estate, not on Domain. It was an off-market sale that I picked up. I ended up buying it for myself. At the time, I had no clients that were even able to purchase a property about that price range. Normally, in the past, we've focused on affordable properties anywhere between $300,000 to $1 million. But as of recently, I've been picking up a lot of unit blocks in my own portfolio. This is 1.8 million. There's one going under contract right now, which is identical in terms of a block of units. And essentially that's going for about 2.5 million bucks. So I've made about 700 grand on this block already within the matter of, I'd say, about 6 months. I think I can't even remember how long ago it was, 5, 6, 7 months, something like that. So probably about $700,000 I've made on this property at least. The cash flow is amazing also. It's got dual street frontage. It's a big block. By memory, I think it was about 1,012 square meters. This was individually strata-titled, which I actually prefer when they're actually individually strata-titled because it gives you the ability to already sell them down later on. It's okay if they're not, like you do pay a little bit extra in council rates and stuff like that if they are strata-titled, but it has its pros and cons and benefits. And just to me, it's definitely, it was better to buy it like that for this particular purchase. Solid brick construction, very low maintenance, obviously no elevator, 8 car spaces on title. It's got space, old school 1-bedroom units, 1 bed, 1 bath, 1 car each. You can see they're nothing beautiful, but when at the time of purchase, I bought this for 1.8 million. I knew that it was worth at least 2.3 million bucks. Like I knew and I believe that I bought it at least 400-500 grand below what it was actually worth. So this is going to be worth 3 million in the next few months easily. And I bought it for 1.8. It was renting to 8 individual tenancies at the time, but the average tenant at that particular time was only paying about $280, $300 a week. These were heavily under rented. Even at the time when I bought this property, like I looked online on real estate on Domain, what other 1-bedroom properties similar to this were renting for, and they're renting for like $500 a week now. Some of them are even for like $550 a week for a 1-bedroom unit in East Victoria Park, which it's a very good location. If you don't know Perth very well, East Victoria Park, there's the map. It's literally like from there to there. So we're talking the inner city location. Now, Perth's already had a big, massive price explosion. So I'm not by no means saying go buy over there right now, do it on your own. You know, we help clients every single day. I work one-on-one with clients and my team do as well. We pick up properties that are not on real estate or Domain, buy them under market value, under the bank valuation. So if you bought a property like this and you had that budget, you paid 1.8 million, you would have made 400 grand just by buying it. And yes, people do pay a fee to us, but like I ended up buying this one because I didn't have a client at the time to buy it. And I made instantly about 400 or 500 grand just by buying it and signing a piece of paper. So I don't know any other buyer's agency out there in Australia that can, you know, basically make you 400 or 500 grand on the way into a property just by signing a piece of paper. And if you got to pay a fee for that, which is usually 10 times cheaper than what you're actually making, and you're making a 10x return on your investment, then that's a pretty amazing return. These properties basically now, right, again, one bedroom units renting for $450 per week. Now, basically a lot of those other tenants, they end up moving out, but $450 per week times 8, that's $3,600 a rent per week, times 52 weeks in a year, that's $187,000 per year in rental income. Now divided by gross the purchase price, that's again 10.4% gross rental return. This property, after all the expenses, is probably making me at least, by memory, I don't know, 80 grand a year, 100 grand a year, and that's after council rates, after water rates, after management fees, after maintenance, after, you know, the mortgage and all that kind of stuff, the interest component. So this is actually making me at least about 70, 80 grand per year, just this one building. So it isn't for everyone buying buildings. I own over 110 properties, so now I'm buying big blocks of stuff like this. It does sound cool, it does sound sexy, but if you are just starting and you only have 1, 2, 3 properties, I would recommend you not do this unless you got a big amount of cash in the bank. We're talking millions. So I'd start off with the small stuff first.